So this is my Voltas Beko tabletop dishwasher of 5 years, GT8S. Actually, in all these 5 years, I have not faced any issues. So I have never found the need to call for service. It has been working well. Hi friends, in this video, I am going to review this tabletop dishwasher after 5 years of usage. My first detailed review of this product was within few months of purchase in February 2021. After that, I'm doing the second review now. I've already covered various aspects on this dishwasher, like first time filling of salt and rinse aid, cleaning of filter, removing spray arms, and running various program cycles using different detergents and tablets and many other aspects. And all these are put in a playlist which I'll be sharing in the end of the video as well as in the description below. So don't forget to watch that. So in this video, I'm going to share my experience of using this dishwasher for 5 years in the form of pros and cons. So first let me talk about the utensils that can be washed in this. You can wash all type of stainless steel, microwave safe glass, ceramic, cookers, again microwave safe plastic, that is good quality plastic. And I even wash the rasam pot. This is called Iyachumbu in Tamil. This is actually an alloy of tin and lead. It gives flavor to rasam. So things like these, plastic, melamine, ceramic, glass, all those things which can withstand 70 degrees can be washed in this dishwasher. Also, I have tried washing aluminum. I have very few aluminum left with me. I have told in my earlier videos too that I have shifted totally to steel and glass. So whatever little I have, whenever I use it, I have washed it in the dishwasher, and it doesn't get discolored. I take care to wash them in low temperature cycle. So aluminum also is safe to wash in low temperature cycles. Having two racks in this 8-place sitting is a bonus, because the gap between the two racks is such that you can place large items on the lower rack like this, like an 8-liter cooker here, or this idli cooker base here, or a cooker like this, without the top spray arm touching these utensils. Smaller cookers like these can be placed in the top rack easily. Since there are a lot of tines in the lower rack, you can place plenty of plates here, but the maximum diameter to be placed in the middle portion is 24 centimeters, whereas in the edges you can place larger plates like these of maximum 29 centimeters. So because of this design of the top rack, only 4 such large plates can be placed on either side of the rack. So this machine is ideal for 2-3 persons, but if you have more number of persons in your family, you can still use it by running it more than once, just like we would do with the washing machine. If you have more loads, you run more cycles. You all know I have a Bosch machine which I have been using for more than 13 years now. It will soon be 14 years. So I have my Bosch as well as this tabletop model. I use this tabletop whenever there is a very small load, or when my Bosch has a full load and I have extra utensils, I load it in this Beko. I use it regularly, and one thing I enjoy about this machine is the loading part, because this is very close to the sink as I have shown in my videos, and moreover because it's a tabletop model and it is kept on my platform which is very low, for me loading the utensils both in the lower and upper rack becomes very easy, effortless, as compared to my Bosch where I have to keep bending down because it's a freestanding model. So that way a tabletop is an advantage. So one important aspect is cleaning. Cleaning is much dependent on water. We use borewell water for our machine. So our borewell water is fairly soft. So till date I have not faced any issue about cleaning. I get very good cleaning results. But occasionally due to seasonal variations, the water quality changes slightly, and a couple of times I've noticed white patches on some utensils. At such times I try to run an empty cycle using citric acid, and the problem has got solved. This too I find it very rarely. Overall, I'm very happy about the cleaning results in this dishwasher. So I would just say that if your water is good, cleaning is going to be very good. So about my use of programs, for medium to slightly heavy load, I use normal or eco, and for lightly soiled and daily load I use Glasscare or Clean and Shine. I use Glasscare whenever there is more glass, and intensive is very good for heavily soiled, but I hardly use it. And mini here is not a program for me. I don't consider it a program at all. I'll tell more about it in the end of the video. So one more good thing about this machine is the auto resume function. About this, I made a separate video. You can watch it by clicking the link above, in which I have explained everything in detail. You can find the video on auto resume in the playlist, the link of which I will provide in the description as well as in the end card. From my experience of using this machine for 5 years, I'll now come over to the drawbacks or minus points of this machine. Firstly, because of so many tines, and that too because they are all fixed and not foldable, placing of utensils, pots, pans and kadais becomes tricky in the lower rack. But once you master the art of placing the utensils, then it is not difficult, you get comfortable. But initially it is a challenge. So the next negative point is this ladle stand. The design of this ladle stand is not user friendly. So whenever I have to place such big ladles, it becomes very cumbersome and I can't place this on top. This is for the spoons. So I just remove it. For such big ladles, I just use it as it is, like this, and I don't use this at all. On top of this, I can place the spoon stand, or sometimes I don't use either of them. I just use it like this. So whenever I place the bottom stand, sometimes I invert the position and place like this. This is somewhat okay. Having a second rack, though an advantage, it has got its own limitations. Like there are gaps in the front as well as in some part in the back side. So you cannot place some things like this, or this katoris which can fall like this. Even this glass, if not placed properly, can slide down like this. So you have to learn the art of placing the right kind of utensils or katoris or glasses at the right places. You have to master that art. So now coming over to the most important minus point, that is a mini 35 minutes mini cycle. I won't consider it as a program cycle at all, because it never runs for the full stipulated 35 minutes. It eats up time as good as 12 to 15 minutes every time. So effectively the program runs only for 22 minutes, and that is hardly time enough for any cleaning. So it doesn't clean any utensils. You can say at the most it can just rinse utensils. So according to me, it's not a program at all. It shouldn't be categorized as a program. They should have just mentioned it as a rinse program, that's all. Instead of this 35 minutes, they could have kept a program between 50 to 60 minutes, which should have been more effective. So that's it about the pros and cons of this machine based on my experience of 5 years of usage. Those of you who have this tabletop model or even a freestanding model of Voltas Beko, if you find any pros and cons other than what I have mentioned here, you can share them in the comment section below based on your experience. So finally, whether to buy this machine or not. So if you have space constraint, or you have a limitation of budget, or you just want a smaller machine for whatever the reason, you can definitely go for this because the price is very low. I bought it for 18,000. Nowadays you get it for as low as 12,000. What with so many bank offers and festival offers, and since the GST has reduced, the prices have even more come down. So it's definitely a good buy. So I would definitely vouch for this based on my experience. एक ही साल में आपको पैसा वसूल हो जाएगा. So one final part of the review. Many viewers ask me about the after sale service of this product. Actually, in all these 5 years, I have not faced any issues. So I have never found the need to call for service. It has been working well and it has provided me good service. So I am not aware of that. One has to go by their own judgment. It depends on lot of factors like water quality, the type of usage, and how frequently you are using, and so many factors. And above all, there is a luck factor also. I should say I am lucky that in 5 years, touch wood, it's been running fine. So That is one aspect you have to decide on your own. Hope you find this video useful. For more detailed information, watch the detailed review of this product in my channel. Thank you for watching. See you soon in my next video. Till then, it's bye from Bhuvana.